Rise with us. Look for the light. Believe in the fireflies.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
The Last of Us HBO show adds 2 new directors. Well,
What?
It says new directors on the
What?
thing, but
God
it's 2.
damn it!
It's 2 of them. Why? So that means
direction?
that this show is not made by just one director all the way through. It's going to have multiple ones, kind of like how
Walking Dead.
Yeah, kind of like how The Walking Dead in most shows that
Some
long
episodes,
has
different
some
directors.
episodes by different people.
Yep.
Usually the time we know is like when a celebrity jumps on and they're like, oh, they directed this, or somebody like a cast member directed it or something like that.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh,
Jeez,
that was
nah,
close.
there's too many. The words, man. He has some guy in there.
Too
You're
much
like,
pop
oh, you
culture
kill that man.
references and
But yeah, I mean, I'm still highly anticipating the show. I think they're gonna knock it out the box with this. I hope everything that I've seen about the show, like the landscapes and stuff, like the sets they do and the pictures. I haven't really seen that. I haven't really seen the characters interacting or anything. But it looks like they represented what the game actually stands for. So the game is very story driven anyway.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that they really do follow it for once. Don't say, "Oh, everyone knows the story. We gotta change it up on you guys to make it not boring."
Would you
No.
would you prefer it exactly the same, or would you prefer it with just a little tweak?
No, they can tweak it. No, they can tweak it to make it more like a television show, like the little parts that we don't get to go through. Because obviously, you're not going to go.
Like maybe some people will live longer than they're supposed to, or maybe some people don't die. Maybe some.
Yes,
I mean, if they change it that drastically, it's probably because they want to make different, like more seasons that don't even go with.
I think
anything.
that's the way they should. I think that's the direction they should take it.
I think
Usually that's a mistake,
I think
though.
so too, because like
No, I'll
and
tell
the,
you- I'll tell you
and
why I
the, and
think
the
that.
video game things happen so kind of early,
Mm-hmm.
and if you if the first season
It depends on their
is
whole
the first
map,
game,
the roadmap. Depends on the roadmap of the series.
then
and
it's
how it'll
like
go.
then this shit is ending in 2 seasons, so it's like
Right.
they
well,
better
if they want to do the first game in the first season,
yeah.
which is possible. But the game is like what, 20 hours? You say 15.
First one, like
First one?
15,
Yeah,
15,
15
20-ish, if you
Yeah.
really kind of.
So what does HBO usually do for their shows? Is what, 10 episodes
10
still?
episodes
That's like
usually.
everybody, right?
Yeah.
I know Netflix
That's
does like
the
10
average.
episodes.
That's
but
the average. Yeah.
HBO does 10.
What, hour an episode?
If it's
Usually like an hour an episode.
Yeah, if it's like
maybe
55
46 minutes or something.
Yeah,
They have the intro and that outro.
But I say that also because all right, I'm a huge Punisher fan. I've read all the comics. I know all the side stories. When the Punisher TV show came out, I was excited. I watched it, and all the characters that were announced and the way certain characters were revealed.
They changed it, though.
But no, they added. The thing
Hey.
is, they didn't change. They added characters.
They usually
kept,
do.
They kept the same story, so I knew what was happening. So when they revealed like certain characters, I don't want to reveal anything, but when they revealed certain characters, I was like, I know who that character is. They're making him look like he's bad, like he's a bad
But
guy.
you knew the twist
But
and
I
stuff.
already knew he's a good guy. He's not bad, but there was other characters that they added to the show where I'm like, oh, I have no idea who this person is. I've never
Yeah.
heard of this person in the comics.
I don't
This
think it's bad
character's
if
pretty
they
interesting.
expand.
If they add an interesting character
Yeah.
to the mix, I'm okay. I'm all right with that.
I think as long as it follows the same trajectory of how the story goes and they don't
yeah.
fuck up
The
like
tone.
the real parts. Like
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
get
yeah.
to my parts, I don't care what they do beforehand, as long as it works. But they
Right.
can't skip the beat and be like, yo, like Resident Evil, the last movie. Like they can't like focus on, oh, this was from the game, so let me put this in here. But let me just change all the characters in the whole thing, so they're not the characters that you watched. If they represent the characters correctly, and they don't say, oh, this person like do something outlandish like they wouldn't do.
Right.
In the, in
Well,
the-
yeah,
in the
they have
game.
to be. They have to be. Each person who plays the
true to
character,
the
they have
character.
to be very true to the character.
Then I'll accept it.
I just want to know what. I'm very curious because it's like to me, I compare it to like the Walking Dead comics, the Walking Dead show.
Well, they made it better, yes.
Yeah,
but they also fucked up too.
But no, like there's a lot of things to play with. But the Walking Dead had so much source material they could play around with so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Fragile.
This only has 2.
Right.
Well, do you think they're going to
games.
drag it out to like 9 seasons?
I just what the thing is, I don't know. That's it. But it's like, if you do, are you going to keep certain characters around?
Well,
Because it's going to be going on so long, or are you just going to Like I don't know.
For HBO, this is new territory.
Yeah.
They don't really do video game adaptations at all.
Right.
HBO, no. But
Netflix,
but if they want to make it, Netflix, yes. But if they want to drag this out like Game of Thrones,
right.
let's say this story can go that way. Like it depends on how would they end the seasons. Like they have to have a beat where they end on a note where you want to watch the next season. How many times can they do that with the story that we know?
Right. But I have faith in HBO though. I have faith. They have a great track record with all the shows that they have. Like, the
cast they picked that I've seen so far sound like they can do. I mean, I've seen them. I've seen their work. They're very good.
I have faith in HBO.
Will I believe that they're the characters that I know from the game? Hopefully,
it's all in the writing.
Exactly.
To be honest, it all comes down to the script and the writing and the character development and how they portray the characters true to the game, to the source material.
Yo, if you saw what they did to the Resident Evil movie.
No, look at the character.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Look at the character.
No, but you look at the script. They
made you hate Chris Redfield.
They put Resident Evil 1 and 2. They combine them both.
I was like, what a dickhead.
Like, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. But that's
Jill was like a Spanish chick or a black chick. I was like, who's this woman?
But no, you have to go with the source material. It all comes down to the script. If the script is good, you can have the best director, you can have the best cinematographer, you can have the best cast, you can have everything.
From what I've seen, like I said, it looks like it was decent.
Everything is trash. It all comes down to the script, man.
A lot of people hate, like they always say that it's not like the game.
Abby's got to be played by Ronda Rousey.
I mean, I don't know how great.
I think that was the character model. No, she wasn't the character.
No, there was a diesel. Chick.
There was
that
a
person.
diesel ass.
I thought it was Ronda Rousey.
And it looks like
they used a different face,
big,
but they used a different body and a different face. But if Ronda can act that range of acting,
she would have to bulk up.
I thought it was
a
her.
little bit.
Yeah,
she would have to bulk up.
Just a little bit.
Because
what's her face got them shoulders?
What about the chick from Mandalorian who they fired?
No, she would do it.
She might be
Gina
too
Carano?
big.
Russo, whatever, something.
Gina Carano.
No, I mean like
Gina Carano.
no.
Yeah.
Her chest is too big.
I mean, to play the character though.
Yeah, play the character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know, but it's not gonna. You don't have to look exactly like her to play the part. Yeah, it's
Like,
hard.
you do.
Use a different face and a different body. It's hard to find that build. Yeah, Rhea Ripley. Yes.
Ripley.
If she can act, I don't know. She can't really do promos that well.
Oh man,
Damn.
She's fine. She's fine. I don't know about the movie though.
Yeah.
In the show,
True.
gotta have them shoulders.
but yeah, I mean, I would be very interested to see where that story goes. It's one of the most amazing stories I've ever seen in a video game, and to see them attempt it. I'm glad it's not just a theatrical release.
Right.
I'm glad it's a series because they need it. They need to have that storyline play out longer than just 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they chose to do it that way. I'm glad people are accepting. And I think that's probably why most of the video game stuff that's coming out now is way better than what used to happen with video game
Except for
adaptations. No, I'm saying the movies you can't do it because it's too little. It's too little time.
Yes.
And you can't put in
It has to be
25 hours
episodically.
in 2 hours.
Episodically, it works
Yeah, it has to work that way.
way better. You know.
You need more characterization. You need more time to breathe with the story.
Yes.
But hopefully, like, what do you guys think?
I think it's going to be all right.
Turbo.
Nah,
But-
it's time. You gotta wait.
I'm not really man. I'm not excited about The Last of Us.
Really?
Not at all. I love the games. I just don't think the HBO series is going to live up to the games. That's my
HBO has not failed this yet. They have not failed this yet.
They have the track record. Like, where have they failed us?
They're taking it seriously. It looks like they're taking it seriously.
give me a
But I
show.
appreciate the
Probably be
different
good.
outlook.
I
though.
just don't. These. The Witcher 3 is actually the Witcher series. That's actually pretty good.
That's not
actually,
HBO.
No,
though,
that's Netflix.
That's not.
I know.
Netflix
Yeah,
has been
we're
doing
not-
this for a while now.
And
Yeah,
Netflix
The
has
Last of
Castlevania.
Us-
Netflix has Resident Evil. That they
Do you
did.
think it has potential?
It's
It has a lot of potential. I trust
It'll
HBO.
probably be good.
I trust HBO.
Yeah,
I do.
HBO is good.
Because they're not just going to put anything on their damn network. There's a reason why they get all these awards every damn year.
Exactly.
So
It's true.
I trust HBO.
And they added new directors now. So
And
that's
Kev,
like, all right.
you're not excited about the actors who are playing Joel and Ellie?
They look.
Kevin knows
You have no idea where they're from, do you?
Show doesn't know where they're
No,
from.
I don't know where they're from.
Wait.
Dude, I didn't even
what?
watch the show. and I
So
know where they're from.
you watch
Never seen The Mandalorian.
You ever see Game of Thrones?
I never even seen it.
Yes.
The entire series?
Yeah, yes, I watched the whole thing in Game of Thrones.
The little girl who was ruling and running shit.
Remember that
The
little ass
girl.
chick?
The little girl who had her own whole army.
She killed that
Yeah.
big ass fucking the
ogre.
giant at the end. The big ass
She
ogre
was on.
stabbing the-
She was on the side of Jon Snow. Recognized him as the The King of the North. Yes, that little chick. And
Yes,
she killed that
she
big ass.
playing Ellie.
She's
She's
playing
older now, by the way.
Yes, but she's still,
Well, I hope she's
And-
older. Yeah,
And if you were ever watched The Mandalorian, you would know who the fuck Pedro Pascal is.
he is the Mandalorian.
I didn't
okay?
even watch
He is the
Mandalorian,
Mandalorian.
and I know who
He is.
even
he's a
still,
Good
it's like,
fucking
look,
actor.
I don't know, man. I think Last of Us.
Wow.
It's a great story.
Hatred.
The Walking Dead. They already did the post-apocalyptic thing on TV. We'll see how it goes.
Yo, what's that hate? Yo, what's that hate right there.
Well,
See, the thing is,
look, I appreciate it because a lot of people think it
well,
that
yeah,
way.
but no, you can tell it's that. Look at the hater. He's got the hater face. I can tell.
Yo,
And-
he
and
represents
this is the
everybody in
thing.
the chat who hates.
Yo, check it out. This is the thing. I would understand if you took a look at that Resident Evil, the new one that just came out. You look at all the motherfuckers that are playing the part. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm walking
Yeah. It
into
was bad
some, I'm
casting.
walking into dog shit right
yeah,
now because
yeah.
I don't know who any of these people are. And Leon's got a fucking mustache.
Yes.
And why does Claire look like someone I worked at fucking Applebee's before? All right, none of them people were fucking actors. And
No,
I
they
don't even- I
acted
don't
fine.
even-
No, they acted fine.
I
They
don't even
just
have
had
to
bad
watch it.
characters.
I don't even have to watch it. I know
No, this-
everything was played badly.
It was a bad script. All right.
characters.
All right,
It
but
was
you
a
look at
bad
these
script.
two decorated actors playing these.
I think they're
dope
taking it
characters.
seriously.
I have a lot of faith in it.
Not to mention that they did a Pedro Pascal did a reading of a Joel playing Joel. Two fans, right? Of the,
I hope he
of-
has a
of
beard,
the
though.
show. And
get it. He's gotta
he
get
did it. He did a reading, and everybody a standing ovation. A standing.
That
ovation.
means they got a script.
That means
Source
yo,
material.
and this
Because
is
obviously he can act.
this is
Obviously they
before
can
any-
act. It depends on the script.
I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
And if they're looking for another Game of Thrones, this is why I have faith in it because they
That's
don't
awesome,
have
dude.
shit right now. They need a show.
Oh, yeah.
Which is going to be like Game of Thrones big. And who knows if this will be that for people who don't know about The Last of Us. But come on, if you do, you got to do the scenes. If you do the scenes from the game, like that intro,
Right.
you know how many people
Oh, that's
will
a rough
watch
one.
this show
That's a rough
Oh
one.
yeah, man.
just off that
That
intro.
intro is a rough one.
So you got to do your
Oh, yeah.
key scenes. That's what I'm talking about. You got to follow what made people love the game to begin with.
Yeah, man.
And then you can change up stuff to build it as a TV
Yeah,
show.
yeah. Add characters.
That's fine.
Right.
Side stories.
But yes, you cannot tell me that the storyline that they have in place to work with is like, I don't think it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Listen, I might be wrong.
Hey, it could flop.
And a lot of
Last
people,
of Us has a good
a lot of people in the
story.
chat, a lot of people in YouTube, they're gonna agree with you because of the, they haven't watched a lot of stuff that's been a good representation of video games. We have lately, so I have faith.
It could flop. It could. It's possible. It's always
He's good.
possible.
I don't
He's
think it'll
good.
flop. I just don't know. Will it live up to the game? Will it live up to the legacy
It's
of the
hard.
game?
It's gonna
as
be
well?
hard.
That's a hard
It's gonna
question.
be
To
hard.
be honest, I think they would benefit if they have the people that could play the characters correctly, but they need to.
You think people try and cancel it? Like it's part two.
I think what they need to do, they need to
won't watch it.
they need to
begin
change.
with.
I think if they change some things, they would benefit from it. Mm-hmm. I think they would have to because it would just play the games and you'll know exactly what's going to happen. Just change it
Right
up
now,
a
they
little
have an
bit.
open canvas. Right now,
Yeah,
they have
change
an
it
open
up.
canvas. They have a lot of talented people. They have multiple directors. So that tells you right there.
It's different takes on each episode.
Exactly. So that tells you right there that.
So you won't be able to judge the whole thing off one episode.
Exactly.
It's gonna be different.
Exactly. So if you didn't like one episode, you watch the next one. Oh, I like this one. This is my style. Okay.
I almost want to play part 1 again just so I could kind of.
I've watched it played. So I
Play
know.
the remake.
Yeah, maybe
when
I
it
could
comes
watch
out.
it. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll watch it instead of going through it again.
Yeah. No, I tell you, it's entertaining to see other people's reactions. It's
Yeah.
fun.
All I want to know is when is Level 857 going to be on HBO? Let me start.
Dude, I don't know. Whenever they show
Damn good
that
question.
movie, apparently.
We'll be
for real.
yeah.
I was still waiting for that call. Wait, I got a missed call. Hold up.
Word. Yo, I got that email too, man.
Yo, go
Was
watch
it
that
HBO?
GameStop movie, yo. I heard Level 857 makes a cameo.
Yes.
Yo, watch that.
Apparently, we make a cameo in GameStop movie.
That's yeah. We gotta check that out.
Yeah, what's that about, dude?
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, back to on topic. Let us know what y'all think of Last of Us being on HBO.